All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is moving at warp speed, and you are not going to want to miss what we've got for you today on Pump Talk News. We're diving headfirst into the stories that are dominating the conversation, the ones that have everyone talking, debating, and dissecting every single detail. From the intense drama of reality TV reunions to the surprising twists and turns that keep us on the edge of our seats, we've got the inside scoop. Get ready for a high-octane rundown of the moments that matter most, because here at Pump Talk News, we're bringing you the unfiltered truth and all the juicy details you crave. Don't blink, you might miss it. So, let's get straight into it. First up, we're heading to the highly anticipated reunion of a show where relationships are tested, secrets are revealed, and the post-villa drama is just as captivating as the show itself. Think explosive confrontations and candid confessions. You won't want to miss this deep dive. Then, we're breaking down every single moment from that same reunion, giving you the ultimate play-by-play of the night's most talked-about events. Get ready for the full story, the nitty-gritty, and all the behind-the-scenes details you've been waiting for. After that, we're taking a look back at some of the most unforgettable moments from an entire season, revisiting the shockwaves that reverberated through the villa and left viewers stunned. Finally, we've got a comprehensive recap of another major reunion, where relationships were celebrated and tensions flared, all while unseen footage shed new light on the season's biggest mysteries. It's a whirlwind of updates, so stay locked in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's go. Island Life Unpacked, 16 hours at the reunion. This was not just another reunion. It was a marathon of emotions, revelations, and meticulously prepared defenses. For Jeremiah Brown, the Love Island USA Season 7 reunion was a chance to confront his reality TV past head-on. After a season defined by a tumultuous romance with Huda Mustafa, reminiscent of a dramatic play, and an unexpected elimination by his closest friends, Jeremiah had spent his time outside the villa building a community with his fans through a book club and Discord channel. He gained perspective, even a touch of sentimentality for the bonds forged in Fiji. However, he also witnessed the public's intense scrutiny of his every move, turning his experience into a constant topic of debate. Armed with a 37-page Google document of facts and quotes compiled by his Discord community, Jeremiah arrived in New York ready for anything, seeing the reunion as the ultimate forum to make sense of it, all with those who truly understood. Fellow finalist Iris Kendall, who finished fourth alongside Pepe Garcia, shared similar anxieties. "I get really overstimulated when people are crying, and I knew there was going to be drama. I just felt it," she admitted, anticipating the emotional roller coaster. Her intuition proved correct. Over 2 hours, 27 Islanders reconvened, navigating a landscape of tears, reconciliations, and raw replays of their most challenging on-screen moments. The villa's drama, it turned out, was far from contained, amplified by billions of viewer minutes and passionate fan engagement. Host Ariana Madix acknowledged the challenge of keeping up with the Islanders' post-villa lives, noting, "For me, I was like, wait, you have to fill me in. I don't know." The rapid pace of social media and public discourse meant that by the time the reunion filmed on August 12, fans were already piecing together evolving narratives, a task made harder by the Islanders' constantly shifting public personas and relationships. The reunion itself was an exercise in endurance for the cast. Many arrived before dawn, not leaving until nearly midnight. Maddox and co-host Andy Cohen, along with the finalists, were engaged for the majority of the day, with contestants like Kendall feeling the strain of prolonged glamour under hot lights. Backstage, hours were spent waiting for cues, a stark contrast to the on-screen action. Belle Walker, who was the first to be eliminated, described her experience as an anxiety-inducing wait, requiring multiple hair and makeup touch-ups throughout the day. By the end, however, the Islanders had addressed rumors, unpacked difficult friendships, including Jeremiah's ousting and Huda's strained relationships with Alandria Carthen and Chelly Bissainth, and even rewatched pivotal moments like the heart rate challenge. Jeremiah felt a sense of closure, stating, "Leaving, I felt very confident." Unlike other shows that air significantly later than filming, Love Island USA's near real-time broadcast meant contestants were immediately immersed in a world of increased followers and media attention, upon returning to Wi-Fi. This rapid immersion, coupled with the intense fan engagement that dubbed couples with mononyms and flooded social media with think pieces, created a surreal post-villa existence. The Islanders were acutely aware of this, with some, like Carthen, prioritizing unfiltered podcast interviews over the show itself to grasp the unedited reality of their experiences. The pressure to manage public perception was immense, leading to a cautious approach to statements. As Jeremiah noted, some fan bases are so aggressive and insane that people really watched what they said because the hate and the backlash is instant and enormous. Austin Shepard echoed this sentiment, observing that many contestants engaged in highly PR-read-up behavior during the reunion. The event itself was more structured this season, with hosts Maddox and Cohen implementing a group-based approach to discussions, a departure from the previous season's more chaotic format. Islanders backstage could watch and react to the live feed, adding another layer to the experience. While many contestants, like Kendall, admitted to not rewatching the season due to the emotional toll, Maddox, drawing from her Vanderpump Rules experience, understood the need for emotional distance. Producers ensured context by playing clips, including an extended segment to debunk rumors about Sierra Ortega's exit. Jeremiah's contention over the term love bombing during his elimination discussion highlighted the clash between his personal experience and the public's interpretation, leading him to present his detailed analysis from his Google Doc to defend his actions. Kendall supported his stance, stating, "In my opinion, he never love-bombed her." The reunion also brought moments of reconciliation, with Jeremiah reconnecting with original castmates. Ultimately, the reunion revealed that public and production voting aligned, confirming Jeremiah and Hannah's elimination was supported by America. The interactions with Huda remained civil, though not friendly, while Chris Seeley expressed lingering resentment over her "call her daddy" interview, which he felt misrepresented their relationship. The fallout from Huda's interview also impacted Chelly Bissainthe and Alandria Carthen, who faced significant online backlash, with Brown alleging Huda failed to clarify her statements. The heart rate challenge footage sparked debate, with mixed reactions to Huda's performance, while Shepard openly criticized the perceived double standard. Bissainthe and Carthen's confrontation with Huda provided a cathartic release for them, with Maddox commending their emotional articulation. Unexpectedly, Jadon Duggar confronted Austin Shepard about his post-villa dating habits, leading to a tense exchange. The reunion concluded with exhausted Islanders, some seeking quiet recovery, others celebrating late into the night, marking the end of a life-altering chapter for all involved. But the drama didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling. Stay tuned as we unpack even more revelations from this unforgettable night. Next up, we're diving into the complete breakdown of everything that went down, giving you the minute-by-minute recap. Love Island USA Reunion, the full play-by-play. The Love Island USA Season 7 reunion was more than just a look back. It was a dissection of the season's most talked-about moments, hosted by the dynamic duo of Ariana Maddox and Andy Cohen. The event promised answers to burning questions: who truly mastered the post-villa game, whose ego inflated the most, and how many times would the phrase, "standing on business," be uttered? With the full, uncensored heart rate challenge set to air, Huda was expected to account for her actions, particularly her alleged overstepping with Ace. Chris, her finale partner, and former Villa confidants Alandria and Chelly, who bore the brunt of her bullying accusations, were all present. Meanwhile, whispers of Jeremiah's potential involvement with Belle and Brian's admission of a lapse of judgment added to the pre-reunion buzz. The online world was already abuzz with drama. Iris and Pepe had unfollowed each other on Instagram, and even the winning couple, the Papayas, seemed to have hit a rough patch, possibly linked to Brian's lapse or his comments about Amya's sister. The reunion aimed to provide clarity, but the Islanders' online activities often outpaced the official narrative. The reunion special delved into numerous contentious points. The phrase, "standing on business," became a recurring theme, reflecting the contestants' post-villa personas. The presence of various Season 7 Islanders, including those who left early, added layers to the discussions. There was a notable sentiment that the season's earlier stages could have benefited from clearer eliminations, a point underscored by the extensive debates surrounding Hannah's departure. The producers' intervention to clarify events, even acting as witnesses for Huda's interactions, highlighted the show's commitment to resolving disputes. The Islanders' deep immersion in online discourse was evident, with many referencing social media narratives and fan reactions. The reunion format itself drew comparisons to reality television staples like The Real Housewives, with potential for dramatic confrontations and curated narratives. Ace's declaration of love for Chelly and his future plans added a romantic subplot, while Jadden's accusation of disrespect against Austin and Vanna's involvement created unexpected tension. Huda's inability to discuss her current relationship due to legal reasons, tied to Netflix, added an air of mystery, with Andy Cohen's follow-up attempts to elicit information highlighting the show's investigative approach. The show revisited significant moments, including the controversial heart rate challenge, where Huda's actions with Ace sparked debate. Chelly's perspective on the situation, coupled with producers stepping in, aimed to provide a definitive account. The narrative surrounding Hannah's elimination remained a point of contention, with online commentary heavily influencing perceptions. The inclusion of Zach Kay and his interaction with Amya shed light on the impact of public favor on cast dynamics. The reunion also addressed the fallout from Huda's Call Her Daddy interview, where her claims of being bullied led to accusations against Chelly and Alondria, resulting in significant online harassment. Alondria expressed her disappointment that Huda never publicly addressed these accusations, which contributed to their fractured friendship. Huda, in turn, cited her own overwhelming post-villa experiences as a reason for her silence. The reunion provided a platform for these discussions, allowing Islanders to share their side of the story and seek resolution. Brian addressed rumors of infidelity, attributing them to a video related to his hosting and bartending work, emphasizing that he and Amya had already worked through the issue. The reunion also confirmed ongoing relationships for runners-up Alondria and Nick, and Iris and Pepe, while Huda and Chris confirmed their post-villa split. Clark and Taylor, and Chelly and Ace, announced their exclusivity, with Ace hinting at a proposal. The confrontation between Jadden and Austin regarding post-villa dating behavior revealed underlying tensions and apologies. The airing of previously unseen footage, including deliberations on Jeremiah and Hannah's exits, offered viewers a more comprehensive understanding of the season's pivotal moments. Chelly's reflection on the difficulty of eliminations and Ace's clarification regarding Jeremiah's ousting provided further context. Huda's apology for making others uncomfortable during the heart rate challenge and her clarification on the term bullying were central to resolving interpersonal conflicts. The reunion served as a culmination of the season's drama, offering a space for reconciliation, confrontation, and the setting of new narratives for the Islanders' futures. But what truly defined the season's impact? We're breaking down the most significant moments that left viewers reeling. Next, we'll revisit the key events that sent shockwaves through the villa and beyond. Love Island USA Season 7, Echoes of the Villa. Love Island USA Season 7 concluded with a series of events that continued to captivate audiences, from intimate moments within the villa to the dramatic fallout that followed. The season was marked by significant personal connections and unexpected twists, keeping viewers thoroughly engaged. A notable instance was the 25-second on-screen encounter between Nick and Sierra, which generated considerable discussion. Simultaneously, relationships like that of Huda and Jeremiah faced considerable challenges, including the complexities introduced by recouplings and crucial Islander votes. Adding to the season's dramatic flair, host Ariana Maddox nearly revealed sensitive on-camera gossip to sequestered contestants during her visit to Casa Amor. This near-slip, coupled with a memorable apparel mishap, provided a light-hearted yet tense moment. The season's narrative was further complicated by the public's and the Islanders' reactions to various events, prompting pleas from Maddox and the production team for fans to temper their online behavior and appreciate the contestants' vulnerability. As the season progressed, the dynamics between Islanders shifted in real time, particularly following the victory of Amya and Brian. This period also saw contestants grappling with their post-villa connections and perceptions. The public's reaction to Ace's decision to save Huda despite his public criticisms of her relationship with Jeremiah, fueled intrigue and debate among viewers, further intensifying the on-screen drama. This complex love polygon saw couples forming, breaking, and reforming based on viewer votes, creating a dynamic and unpredictable viewing experience. The intense fan engagement extended beyond the show, with online discussions and reactions becoming a significant part of the season's narrative. The production team and host Ariana Madix found themselves addressing the fervent fan base, urging a more respectful approach to the Islanders' personal journeys. This call for moderation highlighted the emotional toll such intense public scrutiny could have on the contestants. The season also featured significant personal revelations. Nick and Sierra's brief on-screen intimacy became a talking point, highlighting the show's willingness to explore intimate aspects of the contestants' relationships. Ariana Madix's near spoilers during Casa Amor underscored the challenges of maintaining narrative control in a fast-paced production environment. The motivation behind Ace Green's vote to save Huda, despite his reservations about her relationship with Jeremiah, remained a subject of speculation, adding depth to the interpersonal dynamics. The elimination of 5 Islanders, including an original cast member, marked a critical turning point in the season, shifting the landscape of the villa. Narrator Ian Sterling's desire to be excluded from the show's massive controversy hinted at the intense debates surrounding the season's events. Iris Kendall's team issued a statement regarding her on-screen storyline, emphasizing the complexities of her villa experience while she remained sequestered. The enduring connections formed in Fiji were highlighted as Islanders like Iris Kendall and Jose, Pepe, Garcia Gonzalez navigated their post-villa lives. Dumped Islanders, speaking with Pump Talk News via Zoom, addressed pressing questions about the final days of Season 7, offering candid insights into their experiences. Ariana Madix's emotional responses to the season's controversies demonstrated the impact of the events on the show's cast and crew. Chris Seeley and Huda, Mustafa's secret intimacy within the villa, added another layer of complexity to their relationship narrative. Peacock addressed the escalating fan harassment with a public statement, underscoring the challenges of managing online behavior and its impact on the show's participants. The AI-assisted reporting and editing process, involving journalists from Pump Talk News, ensured a comprehensive and nuanced recap of the season's most impactful moments, providing viewers with a clear understanding of the events that defined Love Island USA Season 7. These were just some of the moments that defined the season. What else unfolded that kept everyone talking? Next, we'll bring you the full recap of another reunion, highlighting the latest relationship updates and unseen footage. Love Island USA Season 7 Reunion, Love, Breakups, and Unseen Footage. The Love Island USA Season 7 reunion, held on August 25, 2025, brought together nearly all the Islanders, hosted by Andy Cohen and Ariana Madix, to revisit the summer's dramatic events. The special focused on relationship milestones, significant breakups, and lingering conflicts that define the season. While several couples confirmed their continued relationships outside the villa, others disclosed splits and disagreements that created palpable tension. The reunion also featured the airing of previously unseen footage, offering viewers deeper insights into key moments from the season. As of the reunion taping on August 12, the winning couple, Amya and Brian, confirmed they were still together. They addressed rumors of Brian's infidelity, which he attributed to a video involving his paid hosting duties and bartending experiences, describing it as a lapse of judgment that he and Amya had resolved. Amya emphasized her commitment to respect in relationships, indicating their ongoing status reflected a healthy dynamic. The runner-up pair, Alandria and Nick, along with Iris and Pepe, also confirmed their relationships were still active. In contrast, Huda and Chris, who had ended their relationship before the finale, stated they would not maintain a friendship. Huda also mentioned her inability to publicly discuss her new relationship due to legal reasons related to Netflix. Other couples shared their relationship updates. Clark and Taylor confirmed their exclusivity, as did Chelly and Ace, with Ace hinting at plans to formalize his relationship with Chelly. Jadden and Austin experienced a tense moment when Jadden accused Austin of disrespect following their departure from the villa. Austin acknowledged dating other people outside the villa, but later apologized. Previously unaired footage provided new context for season-defining events, including the deliberations leading to Jeremiah and Hannah's exits. Hannah described the situation as emotionally hurtful, but expressed relief at gaining clarity. Chelly reflected on the difficulty of eliminations, suggesting the decision could have been handled differently. Ace addressed accusations of orchestrating Jeremiah's elimination, clarifying it was a group decision. The extended heart rate challenge footage was shown, where Chelly had previously confronted Huda regarding her actions with Ace. Huda apologized for making others uncomfortable, stating, "Everything was consensual." The reunion also explored unresolved disputes, with Huda clarifying her comments about feeling mistreated, suggesting bullying could have been a different word. Chelly apologized, while Alandria expressed disappointment that Huda did not publicly address negative fan messages, which contributed to their severed friendship. Huda cited her own overwhelming post-villa experiences as a reason for her lack of immediate response. These were the key updates from the reunion, but the stories don't stop here. Stay with us for a rapid-fire recap of all today's top headlines and where to find more. And that's a wrap on another packed episode of Pump Talk News. We covered the intense Love Island USA reunion drama, dove deep into the season's biggest moments, and revisited key connections and conflicts. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the show, subscribe for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you next time.